Hang on. Sorry, I'm just getting to my channel, but it keeps leading me to the pre-recorded stuff.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Mute the stream. And now into the game.
File select.
どこに行くチャオ君は誰チャオ
Yes, I have almost Chao set after the last one. Because I actually spent all my rings on the theme. And hello to everyone in the stream. Welcome and enjoy the show. And yes, I felt like doing some Chao Garden today, or tonight now.
Please, who wouldn't?
Yeah. Unless if you're, like I tend to say, if you're pro Jared DSP or Eager-Raptor. I know I said I should avoid the gossiping, but given what we saw, yeah. Yeah, I'm feeding them right now. Looks like he's not hungry.
Yeah. Although I found out something very interesting recently.
Which is?
Well, you know how I got the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure?
Right, yeah.
Well, it turns out that I can't take any reincarnated Chao to the doctor.
Really? That's peculiar.
Well, seriously, taking a Chao that's been reincarnated at least once to the doctor in the Dreamcast version will make the game glitch, and I guess in some cases it's even gone as far as losing save data.
Oh my god, that sounds brutal. Yeah, I think there was a box around here. But I want to check.
Should be a box.
Yeah, I want to get the other stuff, like the dragon underneath. Well, I gotta get the boxes first, and some hidden animals, like this penguin. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to raise up the water just to get up there. I wonder if you could even see that animation where the platform is going up. And that's the key. Yeah, because I was using this and Dry Lagoon just to get like swim chows.
Oh wait, what level is this?
Aquatic Mine.
Oh, I haven't gotten that far. No wonder I don't recognize it.
Oh my god. And yes, my knuckle is fully upgraded, but I've modded the game to have like a better, even better Chao Garden. Because there was like that patch where, like the extended Chao World patch. I got a condor, which is like the best flying animal. Another condor. Let me count how many that is. 1, 5. I'll give one more, which is obviously the dragon.
Forget, does the dragon increase all the stats?
I would assume so.
Because I know there was one animal that increases all the stats, although sometimes the stats that each animal increases can tend to vary between the Dreamcast version and the ports.
Yeah, I know, like, usually after I max out my chows, I just give them, like, the skeleton dogs just to clean out the animal parts, just so they can look like they should. Wow, you don't see this every day.
Nope.
There's an emerald in the area where you unlock the air necklace. And yet, oh, by the way, Usagi, regarding the Xbox playthrough I did a while back, you know how many lives it took for me to beat the Bio Lizard?
Several.
1.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, there are times I was thinking about it from time to time, especially Banjo and Kazooie, but I'm like, I mean, the ones I did are already perfect enough, because...
Speaking of which, did you get the DLC?
For what?
Ultimate, of course.
Oh, right. I think I had, like, Season Pass.
No, I'm saying they added Banjo and Kazooie to Ultimate.
Oh, right, yeah, but I think I had a Season Pass installed to the thing, so I thought I could get whatever DLC I can.
Oh, and by the way, have you turned on your Switch at all today?
I have not in a while. It's not even... Oh, right, I forget it's a hybrid thing, but I haven't played it in a while since that last Splatfest.
Well, I'm saying, yesterday they came out with the new firmware update, so you should at the very least turn it on and let it download it.
Alright.
It actually fixed a bug in the new Fire Emblem.
Oh, but I don't play Fire Emblem, though.
No, but there's some other, things it fixed. Point is, yeah, so what if you don't play Fire Emblem? You won't regret, getting the latest update, because if you don't, then the store won't work.
Oh, that makes sense. Now I gotta go to Rouge after this. Oh, his swim is good enough.
Trying to keep a Chao neutral in this game is a chore.
Yeah, that's why I'm just going like back and forth for like each stage. Like Rouge for the swimming animals, otherwise I'm just...
in the first one it's so easy because you only have hero characters.
Yeah, that, and you could... As far as I know, you could get them... Since they are like Robotnik robots, you could just get animals regardless. That, and like in the GameCube version, you just need the fruit.
Yeah. Yeah,
Plus,
but in the original Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure, the hero in Dark Chao didn't exist, so that's why you couldn't.
Yeah, I understand that. So now I gotta explore the map a bit just to get like... Yeah, 4 more animals. Though out of curiosity, was there ever like a pause music that played in the Dreamcast version?
On what screen?
Well, like here.
Like if you pause it, I think the last... You know what? I'd have to double check, but I think... Let me boot it up real quick.
Alright.
Because I think it just plays the music of the stage.
Oh, okay.
But I could be wrong about that.
And hopefully people... Well, it's probably just me and Usagi. Hopefully people are not hearing the AC going off in the background.
Yeah, I knew that was the VMU because I don't have any batteries in it. They make that noise when there's no batteries.
Oh, I see. Yeah, didn't you mod it just to have like AA batteries?
I said I was planning on modding it, but I haven't actually gone through with it yet because I need to buy the parts. And right now I'm trying to save my money because Social Security is breathing down my neck.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm just like... Oh, right. I'm sure you've seen it in the co-op channel. I'm actually working again at that same job from before, this past winter.
Oh, you mean the political one?
Yeah, but I'm just doing the same thing from my last month, like the scanning stuff. Yeah, I gotta give half and half to the Chao. Maybe, yeah, yeah, that's a... I think that's 5 now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yep, that was half. Let me give the other ones to him. Yeah, don't worry, you guys. Once they evolve, I'll use the exploit after they evolve. Like
Is it making a lot of noise in the background?
the AC? No.
No, I'm talking about the fact that I have Sonic Adventure 2 on. I mean, you can probably hear it, but is it really loud?
I don't hear anything.
Guess it's not that loud then.
Yeah, real quick. I think this is probably a good time to turn on a little, like Fusion's Chao editor. I'm not gonna edit stuff. Don't worry.
Okay, I stand corrected. It just goes silent when it pauses.
Yeah.
Like when you pause it, it just goes silent.
Yeah, don't worry, you guys. I'm just looking at the alignment for my Chao right now to keep it balanced. God, yeah, I gotta go to Hero next. Oh. Whoops. I was looking at happiness. My bad. Where is life? I know there's sleepiness.
Ooh!
What's happening?
I fell in the water. That's what happened.
Oh no! Oh, okay. I found it.
You know that section of Metal Harbor where you're supposed to use the homing attack to get across?
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna be tabbing out a lot as well, you guys. Just to see... Just to pet him for a bit. So which one's Tiny? That must be him. Or her, if you're thinking about Donkey Kong 64.
What's this about DK64?
I named my child Tiny. You know, like Tiny Kong?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of funny that you say that because I don't know if you know this, but she went through a phase of puberty.
Yeah, I know about that. That kind of makes me scratch my head, like, why?
Well, you mean because they didn't do it for both of them, you mean?
I mean, I know that they probably just did it just so she could have the same stats as Banjo.
I am just not.
Yeah, like I said, it just makes me scratch my head a bit. That sure ain't Tiny, it sounds more ironic.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Well, I guess I just think it's weird because
Yes, yes.
of the fact that
Yes, yes.
Tiny's supposed to be Dixie's twin sister, so the fact that she was given a what's the word I'm looking for?
Redesign?
Not so much a redesign as say like
Yes,
instead of
yes, yes.
instead of aging them both up, they just
Yes,
they
yes.
just aged up Tiny and that
Yes,
was
yes.
it.
Oh, I guess somebody at Nintendo forgot about that tidbit. Okay.
どこに行くちゃお
Let me do some egg quarters. God, sounds like a food if anything. Sounds like an egg recipe. So, out of curiosity, how far did you get to Sonic Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast?
Well, I'm in Metal Harbor right now, and in the hero story anyway. In the dark story, I think I only got as far as, let's see.
And hi, Atla, how are you doing tonight?
I only got as far as you know that section where you have to go through all that quicksand, and if you just make one wrong move, you're dead? Like, literally, you're dead?
Yeah,
That.
I know that. And I understand, Etla. Yeah, it was stream chat. I'd prefer, like, power chows, but okay. And flying as well, because it gave me, like, 2 skunks. Alright. And thanks for the taco. Alright, the unique one, the third one would be like the one that gives a flaming ball. Yeah, usually I pause this just to count how many animals I have, which is 5 and 1. Yeah, I got 10, so back to Chao Garden. I think I could get the same thing in Death
got
Chamber.
the rocket.
You made it?
Yeah, I made it before the,
Oops.
There we go.
Yeah, let me give him the other one. Yeah, did you know my sister, when she used to play Chao Garden as well, she actually had a pure green Chao named Echo.
Wait, what did she play it on? The Dreamcast?
The GameCube, actually.
Because I was gonna say, it's easier to get the colored eggs in the GameCube version.
Oh, yeah. Jeez, I wonder if the Chaos would even watch, like, TV. Oh, there goes that gorilla eyebrows. Yeah, both of them had, like, gorilla eyebrows. Let me check.
You're not even good enough to be my fake.
Oh, that dialogue. Sonic Team's writing in a nutshell. Oh, the other mod oh no. The other mod I have for the PC version, this is tiny, is the retranslated mod, where it basically translates to what it's supposed to be in Japanese.
I mean, I understand that it's not supposed to be here.
Wow! Oh my god. Oh. Okay, that's good. So, I'm looking at the editor thing. I'm like petting both of them. Like, what is going on? Okay, I think that's both of them now. Let me check Echo. One more pet should do. Actually, let me see if there's like a windowed version, so that way I won't tab out constantly. All right. Yeah, uncheck full screen. There we go. That way the game won't freeze so often.
Gotcha.
You got Shadow?
Mm.
Congrats.
ストーリーを選ぶチャオ
Oh yeah, that's right. Green Forest.
レースゲームチャオ
Although I'm surprised you beat the Xbox version, because I've heard a lot of people complain saying that compared to both the version I'm playing and the GameCube version, the
Don't mind me, I'm bored. Did she say yokai? Okay, it doesn't look like it's lagging as bad as the afternoon. So I guess when the restaurant is closed, I could stream lag-free.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, because you have all those customers using the Wi-Fi. Yes, I actually live under a restaurant.
Under? I thought it was above.
Oh, above. Yeah, my bad. Oh. Wow, looks like the mod is made the thing borderless.
Oh yeah, now I remember what I was gonna say. Yeah, I've heard people complain that the PS3 and Xbox port doesn't control as smoothly. And I guess I can kind of see where they're coming from.
Well, if I manage to kill the Bio-Lizard with one at the cost of one life, I know the PS3 version I know the controls are god-awful, but the 360, it didn't seem as bad. I mean, then again, the Xbox One, as I said in that playthrough, the Xbox One is essentially like a nostalgia machine for me.
Yeah, well, remember how I was saying that yesterday was the 20th anniversary of the Dreamcast release?
Yeah, 9999.
Yeah, somebody wrote an article about it.
What they say?
That in a way, the Dreamcast predated a lot of.
I mean, with online multiplayer and how the controller looks like a precursor to the original Duke controller, yeah. And the
Well, yes, there's that, but I was referring to the fact that I think half the reason that the Xbox is doing as well as it did is because it took a lot of cues from the Dreamcast.
You're right, yeah. That, I know it was originally in the Super Nintendo. There's also the X, Y, A, and B button. Something like the Dreamcast had.
Oh, crud.
What's up?
Fell off a ledge.
Oh no, not again. In what stage?
The forest one.
Ah, okay. Though it makes me wonder how you could download all this stuff since the Dreamcast internet is down.
It is and it isn't.
All right, you have to mod it or something.
No, I don't have to mod it. I don't have to mod the.
Anyway, yeah, let's go back to Chao Garden. I was just having some fun with the boss
どこ
stages.
に行くチャオ
Okay, I think that's enough of that for now.
君は誰チャオ
Besides, it's not fun playing, trying to do two things at once.
Right, I understand. Okay. Thanks for the pizza, by the way.
Yeah, well, the thing is, somebody did a video of it. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll send it to you in a PM. But
All right.
somebody was actually able to. Remember how I was talking about the Dream Pie product?
Yeah, I think you were talking about that.
Yeah.
Let me get some run animals, even though I'm probably just gonna spam Wild Canyon just to get some cheetahs.
Because, somebody actually, got the Dream Pie set up and everything, and they were actually able to...
What's the Dream Pie? Do you have to install it into the Dreamcast?
Technically, no. It's basically it's software you put in your Raspberry Pi that lets it act as like a kind of intermediary.
I assume you plug it into the Dreamcast, right?
Yeah, give me a second to...
Yeah, because the vintage store that I could easily go walk to now without like getting there in half an hour. They're actually selling a Dreamcast for $85 and a boxed one for $100.
Well, the thing is, it probably doesn't have the broadband modem. Because, I mean, my Dreamcast and pretty much any other Dreamcast you'll find that hasn't been in the hands of a collector probably still has the original modem in it.
Is it built in?
Well, I mean, yes, it's detachable.
Oh my god, I almost think there was a skunk here, but apparently it was my own Chao. So that's 1, 2. I suppose I should count this as well. 2, 3.
There. You can watch that
4.
later.
Alright. And 5. I gotta get... Oh my god, the tree just got me stuck for a second. That's 1. That's 2. Now I know I also gotta... Oh, it doesn't look like I got 10 cheetahs. But at least, Tiny is actually walking around. 52 points for run. Because I know, like, the stats are more point dependent than level. So level 20, so around 50 they gotta get to. Oh, to walk around. And I know at a later level is when they also can skip around too. So gotta lower echoes a bit down. Oh, this is Tiny.
Okay, then so yeah, there's that one about the Dream Pie itself, and then I just put another one in about the Dreamcast Black Market.
Oh, right, the Sonic Adventure 2 one.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Yeah, I'm trying to get a heart for Tiny, just so she could go down a bit. Neutral. And now I gotta find Echo as well. It doesn't have to be like 100% 0, right? Just to be like neutral.
No, it doesn't have to be like perfectly in the middle. No.
All right. As long as they have like their sky blue appearance, that's okay. Yeah, I think my best bet is having them at level 10. Like level 10 to do like all the beginner stuff. Oh, are you looking at the stream right now? Cause I have my chows on right now.
Yeah, I'm looking. You're looking at the races.
Oh, I'm just showing you the stats of my maxed out ones. Well, not counting stamina.
Yeah, well, you're using mainly assets from the what do you call it? It'll come to me, just not soon enough.
Yeah, and as you could tell, I actually maxed out. I actually used the skeleton dogs to remove the animal parts, just so they could look like this.
Yeah. In some ways, you probably have it worse. I mean, unless this mod added the jewel eggs.
The jewel eggs? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know, this is called the Extended Chao World mod. Yeah, I actually want to take him to the doctor.
Well, let me see.
Don't worry, your kid is doing good. Chasm or Cham. Yeah, I want to see what medal she has. Critical chart? Oh, rank E run. That's not good. She's 1 year old. Well, in Chao years. The Chao's relaxed. Is that a good thing? Oh, okay, so she just won the dark race. Yeah, I wanted to see how she can beat the Angel Chao. Actually, I want to. Let me go on one of the hero characters and see the medal for the other one. Chasm, of course. I'm curious about the stats now. Don't wake up your Chao. Yeah, I know that. She actually has all the jewel races. I want to see if I could get her the other, like, rewards. Just because. So I assume hero race. Chasm. Versus the Devil Chao. And yes, I'm still trying to work my way into getting Dark Chao. Or Chaos Dark Chao.
Oh. I guess you can get Jewel Chao.
Really? That's pretty cool. Hey, you know what the best part about? Oh no. Chasm got knocked out by the
box.
Yeah. Like I was saying, at least my new room also has like a air conditioner. This is my last place, or the last room in the house. It was like always scorching hot in there. Yeah, it looks like Zack is hitting his second evolution. Screenshot this. Cause him laying down looks pretty cute. Come on. Oh no, not again! Let's hope this Devil Child doesn't have the game rigged again. I don't know, I guess it's kind of a joke, like how there's someone, like, the champ is usually rigging the game in something like, I'd say, in that one of the DLCs in Borderlands 2. Or just cheating trying to win. Oh, again. Praise our Jesus. And by the way, Usagi, regarding like how I was talking about Banjo and Kazooie, I actually beat the game with the only deaths that were happening was in Grunty's Furnace Fun. I'm not making that up. I didn't die anywhere else.
Oh, 1v1, huh?
Yeah, that's what it basically is, even though he keeps knocking out my Chao. It's basically one of my Chaos versus a Chaos Chao. Come on. Oh my sweet Jesus. Yeah, let me try to challenge one. Just to get this. Yeah, it's another 1v1. It's basically against a normal Chaos Chao. Oh, there we go. Hey, you didn't get spooked. Oh, she's going fast on the climbing. So let's see how quick she'll be taking a fruit down. Yeah.
Man, I'm looking at all the stuff for this mod, and oh jeez.
For Extended Chao World?
Yeah.
And how is it?
I think it's way too much.
Yeah, I'll admit it was a bit overwhelming at first.
I mean, seriously. But hey, for those who are GBA purists, I say one thing and one thing only.
What?
At least I don't have to mess around in the tiny Chao garden just to get the Jewel Chao.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm serious. In order to get the Jewel Chao in Adventure to a Battle, you have to transfer an egg from either Sonic Advance 1 or Sonic Advance 2's tiny Chao garden.
Yeah, I know about that.
Whereas with the Dreamcast, no, using the Dream Pie, I just go online and pick whichever egg I want. I mean, they're not all Jewel Chaos. The very first, like, what kind of eggs you can get is dependent on how many emblems you have.
Yeah, but so how do you get, like, the extra emblems, though? Since they're dependent on finishing a stage. I did not realize how far behind the Chaos Chao was. In the race, of course.
Yeah, my two Hero Chows don't look like that. They're neutral Hero Chows.
Mine is just running in power. I was trying to get a flying Hero Chao, but I gave it some cheetahs, but then it evolved into that.
Yeah, I guess if you only meet, like, if you meet certain requirements but don't exceed others, then yeah.
Yeah. Chao evolution process is a very peculiar one.
Yes, it is. Of course, once I changed my initial to Chao and the neutral garden to Hero and Dark respectively, I just tossed the dark Chao and the dark garden and the Hero Chao and the Hero garden, so now the neutral garden doesn't have anything yet. Because I have to well, anyway, you'll understand it more if you look at the videos I sent you later.
Yeah. Yeah, because, oh my god, this one's flying.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Pick up. There we go. Now it looks like I'm gonna have to bring a dark hero to... just decrease the alignment. Yeah, I see what you mean, how much of a chore this is.
So, have you ever seen the black egg in the black market?
I have not yet.
Oh!
Oh, did you know there's actually a mod, like, in the mod, there's actually an option where you could have the Chao drown.
Yeah, I saw that and I think it's stupid.
Yeah, when you were a kid and seeing those Chaos, like, swimming initially, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised with something like that. Yeah, let me check Tiny real quick.
Because in the Dreamcast version, the very first egg that you unlock with 5 albums is for a black Chao.
Huh. Yeah, I actually gotta do a mission real quick just to change the black market items. Because right now, I have... Oh Oh, it did change. And a shiny blue egg. That's pretty cool.
Shiny blue?
Yeah.
That's probably... Well, I know that they added shiny eggs in the DX version, so that's probably where that's from.
Oh, actually, it's always been like in the battle version.
That's what did I say DX? I meant battle.
Yeah. Oh my god. I feel like playing some Final Chase.
Why?
Why not? Trying to get A rank.
Did you get A rank in everything?
Not yet, but I did for Knuckles.
So I was gonna say, if you do, there's a pretty neat reward.
Yeah, I know. I get like a new car model for him.
Not a car model. Or rather, not just a car model.
Are you talking about Green Hill Zone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a while.
I know, but I'm just saying that, trying to think how I want to put this.
Good.
It I think the reason they put it in there was just to prove a point.
About what?
You know how Green Hill Zone has all those loop-de-loops?
Yeah.
Well, in a 3D game like this, under normal circumstances, it doesn't always work. You know, you don't always go through the loop all the time. You sometimes, instead of going through it, you kind of slide off halfway.
Right. It's a little nice Easter egg, though.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, I think half the reason they did it was to prove a point.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Because I mean, people are probably thinking, like, why didn't you, why aren't there a lot of like loop-de-loops and stuff? And why aren't there loop-de-loops and stuff? And the answer is simple: because half the time you wouldn't be able to get up them.
Yeah, I understand that. Great. Oh, I managed to make that one cool. And missed the checkpoint, but whatever.
So yeah, like I said, when you're done, take a look at those 2 videos I posted.
Alright. You'll need to remind me after, though. I'll probably forget.
Okay.
Yeah. Jammin'.
In a lot of ways, the Dreamcast did what we have now back in '99.
What's that supposed to mean?
Like, okay. While the PS2 did have an Ethernet jack in the back, it was mainly added as an afterthought. Hardly anything supported it.
Right. I know there was that dial-up plug.
Yeah. Dreamcasts do have a modem, but you know, with the Dream Pi, you can just connect it to the internet.
Where do you plug in the Dream Pi to the Dreamcast, though?
Well, the reason it's called the Dream Pie is because you use a Raspberry Pi as the conduit. Like, it's... Have you ever used a Raspberry Pi?
No, I haven't. I've heard about them.
Well, you could probably just get the Pi Zero W. It's like $10.
Oh, I see.
The W stands for Wi-Fi, by the
Oh,
way.
nice! I got A rank in Final Chase. About time. 27 attempts just to get it. Yeah, you want to see the emblems so far,
well, the
Usagi?
thing is, I've been kind of seeing them as you've gone through the
Map?
yeah.
This is so far on my... I got all A ranks on Knuckles. Oh, I can't even imagine doing A rank on Skyrail.
You probably can, but it's not gonna be fun.
Oh, yeah, because I always fall to my death in the process, doing all the tricks. Yeah, I always have to look up a video just to find 100 rings, find a lost Chao, and then the rest is just obvious, and then find where all the emeralds are for hard mode, since they're always preset, not randomized. And Cannon's Core. Yeah, I got kart racing to finish it as well.
Yeah, anyway, the Raspberry Pi is like a little mini computer, but the thing is, initially on its own, it doesn't have a brain, so to speak. You have to actually put a program on a micro SD card that it can boot into.
Ah, I see. No joke. I actually managed to get like A rank on my first attempt doing this during the story mode on rank A Eternal Engine.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, let's see right now for Skyrail. Okay, what? I got nothing better left to do, so I'll just do some hidden base to get animals. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing the collect 100 rings thing. And just lost my goal. Yeah, might as well do this. Radical. Extreme. Jammin'.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Cosmic Wall.
Well, yeah, there's that, but I'm saying when I was,
What's up?
like, when I was doing the one Rouge stage, I found like 2 peacocks.
Oh, nice. Going up again. And now I gotta take all these guys down. Okay, on to the first rail part. Oh geez, that chaos thing got me.
Like I said, I forget the name of the level, but
What's the level?
there's this one Eggman level where, you know, you're trying to go through the secret base. I can never seem to get it just right. Like, I always jump too late and I end up falling into the quicksand.
Oh, is it Sand Ocean?
Mm-hmm. Like,
Now you're tempting me just to play that. I guess just to show off. Usagi? I was just saying, like, you're tempting me to play that just to show off, I guess.
no. You're in this level, so probably wouldn't be a good idea anyway.
Well, I just got through the first, like, on-rail shooter part, like, rail part. I need to get rid of that. Oh, no! I had to get rid of that chaos thing. Man, thanks for the pizza, by the way, Etla.
I don't think he can hear you because earlier he said I can't hear you because I gotta mute the screen, but I'll be lurking.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I wonder where everyone else is. I mean, I know Robbie's playing Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, I do have that and Spyro on the PC wishlisted.
Oh, you don't own those at all?
No, I just own like the PS4 versions and the Xbox One version for Spyro.
But not for
Crash. Because I've always been more like a Spyro guy than Crash.
I mean, I can understand that, but the truth of the matter is that the series, you know, I like the thought behind the series, but I don't care to play them.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess because of the fact that the first Spyro, I don't know if the other ones are like this too, are sort of like Banjo and Kazooie.
Well, I don't know if it was intended to be like that. It's hard to say sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, because Crash Bandicoot is more like a actual platformer than a collectathon one.
Well, I think the reason that Banjo-Kazooie was a collectathon is because, you know, Banjo-Kazooie was made by Rare, the same studio that did
Yeah, Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, the original trilogy.
And 64.
Yeah, and 64, and the GBA remakes, and
Though, to be fair,
and the Diddy Kong Racing remake, and then, you know, during the GameCube era, Nintendo mostly took care of that. That's probably why the games were so bad.
Right? Though, to be fair...
And then Retro is doing it now.
Right.
Did you play Returns?
Play what?
Donkey Kong Country Returns.
No, I haven't.
What about Tropical Freeze?
Not that either.
Oh, you haven't played Tropical Freeze?
I mean, there was that point where I wasn't too fond of Nintendo at that point. Still rank B.
Well, that's the thing. Returns and Tropical Freeze are really great games.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'm not saying they're perfect. That would be giving it too much credit.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, Tropical Freeze was originally released for the Wii U, but they added so much stuff to the Switch port. You're probably better off just getting Tropical Freeze on the Switch.
Yeah, I understand that.
Oh yeah, not to mention that on this, the original Wii U version, the loading times are kind of meh. But then again, that's the problem a lot of Wii U games have, so it's not specifically limited to just that game.
Right, I understand.
I mean, seriously, like, for example, when we, you know, start up a Splatoon match, that takes a while.
Yeah.
Like, when you first start the game up, it takes, like, what, 5 minutes to boot up all the way?
It's not...
Maybe more than that?
It's not too long for me. Like a few seconds or so, or like half a minute. Yeah, let me switch to my hero, to the hero characters, just to give them some food, because their stamina is pretty low. Yeah, I was just fixing the AC, it was too... I don't know, it was getting too cold. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. When I woke... I had my ceiling fan on last night. Bad idea. When I woke up this morning, the temperature... My thermometer said it was 60 degrees in my room. I'm like, oh crap, no wonder I'm freezing.
Yeah, it's like... I think I'm better off having it at like 70 or something. Like, my sister had it originally. My other sister, of course.
Yeah, well, I thought you said they both moved out.
Oh, they didn't move out yet. They're probably gonna be here another year or two. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, stamina level 1 now. Still at 0.
Yeah.
Maybe at this point.
That's the only thing that playing the remakes is nice about you have to, you know, you can see the stats, whereas if I want to see them, I have to put them in a,
VMU.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there's also the PC with all the mods and whatnot.
Yeah. I think they went a little too crazy with this mod. I mean, sure, they fixed a lot of the problems, but there is such a thing as too much of a good thing.
Right? But apparently the mod fixed, like, the appearance for, like, the power and run chows. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna feed him throughout. Just because... As far as I know, yeah, stamina speeds up the evolution process.
Well, yes, it does that, but I'm saying it also, you know, helps, especially with these, like, real high stamina races.
Oh, yeah. That being said, I'm gonna have to move the Chao editor to like, the emotions and behaviors. Check on their hunger. Because it's getting tiresome just going from stage to stage just to keep them neutral.
Well, unfortunately, there's no such thing as neutral fruit, so you're stuck there.
Yeah, I have to switch back and forth. Though, the crawl... I may need to fix the crawling, though, for him.
Why, it's buggy?
Well, I think it's better for them to walk around instead of crawl around. 41. Ooh, what's he doing?
I guess if you want to be very cruel, you could even have the mod set up to where to make it act like with the Dreamcast version, where you have no idea if your Chao actually, you know, was able to reincarnate or not.
Oh, right. And there's also...
Because in the Dreamcast version, when a Chao dies, regardless of whether it actually is going to reincarnate or not, the cocoon is always white, so you never know until it actually breaks.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's in the mod if you want to experience that.
I think I'm good. Yeah, I see what he was running to. I've seen some mods as well where they actually changed the background. Like, I remember one where they switched it to a city area. That's Echo. Let me check his hunger. He's full now.
Yeah.
I
Got
might
my
as well-
flu shot today.
Ooh, nice. What was it for?
Oh, I just like to get my flu shot this time of year because, you know, I work, you know, in retail and...
Yeah, and it's getting cold here right now.
Well, yes, there's that, but I was referring to the fact that, unfortunately, even though they really shouldn't, people do shop when they're sick.
Yeah, and then there's lunatics like me in a metaphorical sense that goes to work when sick. And school back then, regardless.
So then, yeah, see what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean. Oh, looks like Tiny's hungry. And yeah, oh, by the way, yeah, I've been playing, like, Donkey Kong 64 as well recently.
Talk about a collectathon.
Yeah. I was gonna say in the Discord chat, it's like Donkey Kong 64 is like when collectathons go too far.
Like, it worked for Banjo and Kazooie fine, but for Donkey Kong, it just wasn't great.
It goes a little overboard. You gotta get like all five items for each character.
That's what I'm saying.
At least
Went a little.
from what I've been
Went
doing.
a little too crazy.
Oh, from what I've been doing, since I'm at Angry Aztec right now, and I could only unlock Tiny and Lanky at that point. So what I've been doing is sorry, I'm trying to think. So after I unlock Lanky and Tiny, I just take them back to Jungle Japes just to get all the items they need.
Yeah, I did the same thing when I played it.
Yeah.
Although I rented it, I don't actually own it.
Yeah, I understand.
肉茶を
I mean, I'm sorry, it's just I can only stand collectathons for so much.
I mean, they're one of my favorite platformer genres, so there's that.
Well, yes, there's that.
Oh, they're sleeping now, so I gotta wait till they wake up. Man, what a clumsy one. Yeah, I also have the mod set to where it adds other sounds to the chows.
Like
Oh, just like additional sounds.
nothing in particular. Because I know that sometimes if you,
Okay, Tiny is at... Yeah, dark, so... Echo is... Yeah, just neutral right now.
yeah, like I said, even if they look like they might be heading in a certain direction, if they don't totally change their color, then that means they're mature.
Yeah, I know... Oh, did you say maturing?
No, I said neutral, you know, neutral, like neutral
Yeah,
Chao.
I know.
Yes, yes.
Man, high stamina, though. Yeah, it looks like they're about to hit like the evolution of swimming, looking at the editor thing. Yeah, now I gotta wait till they wake up. Yeah, let me check the Chao gallery just to see what their second evolution is like, cause like I said, I've only raised like Dark and Hero Chows. Thank
Well,
God.
their coloration doesn't change too much
Yeah.
when it comes to neutral chows.
Yeah, I'm looking at their image for the gallery. Oh, there we are. Evolution. Oh, actually, gallery. That's what I'm looking for. Tiled? Oh, not that. Okay. Actually, I'll just look at the Unity program for the model viewer. Unity, though, gotta love that. You know what I like to call Unity, Usagi?
What?
The RPG maker for indie games.
Well, some of them do, some of them don't. Like, probably I mean, yes, some of them do use it, but like, some of the more traditionalists will probably use, like, say, C or Java or something like that instead.
Well, there's C# and Java for Unity. Oh, looking at it. Yeah, it's slowly turning green, so it looks like it's going into the route of swim. What would it look like as a neutral Chao? When it's older. When it's young, of course. I'm just looking at the model viewer right now, and looks like when it gets like in its second evolution for oh, looks like one of them just woke up.
And are they evolving?
No, they just woke up from their nap time. Yeah, now they have stamina 1. Let me fix her. Let me get some cheetahs just so I could get them to... Just so I could have them walking instead of crawling. So, how many times have I played this? And thanks for the pizza, by the way. 73, okay. Knuckles, and I'm back. I've been away for a while, and I'm here to kick some butt in Wild Canyon. Oh my sweet Jesus.
You just had to, didn't you?
Yeah, just to see.
And yes, that is one of the levels I've actually cleared in the Dreamcast version.
Wild Canyon?
Although it was a bit of a pain. Sometimes I think they pick the weirdest spots to put the emerald pieces.
Yeah, I understand that. Let's get one more just to be safe. Oh, what the? One of them is right in there!
But yeah, see what I mean?
Yeah, right at the start though.
Of course. In the of course, it took me a bit longer in the Dreamcast version because the radar works a little bit differently.
Yeah, I understand that.
You can only, it'll only show you information for one at a time. I mean, if you find one early, if you find one earlier on, and it'll be, you know, when you get to the next one, it'll be marked.
Oh, so you gotta see this.
See what?
Look what Echo is doing. Oh, this is something I always wanted to see as a kid.
Oh, he's watching the TV? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Man, I would have loved... I think if I saw this as a kid, I would have been excited seeing this. So what are they watching? Like the news? Yeah, it is.
That's kind of what it looks like. Chao News.
That is awesome. I'll give it that. Let me give the rest of the cheetahs to... This is the part I should switch to dark, just in case. Oh, what's he gonna do now? He's playing the ball now. So, Echo, I gotta feed some stuff too. They're not hungry right now. Yeah, judging from... Yeah, I gotta switch to hero. Yeah, there they are. I might as well give them some power animals in the meantime. Yeah, let me get some power animals in Death Chamber. Oh, I see big.
Oh, that must have been one of the things that they re-added into the mod, because in the GameCube version and the later ports, they removed all the big cameos.
Oh, I see. I don't know, before the mod, I noticed there were a lot of cameos for Big.
Well, I'm just saying, I know in the GameCube version they removed them all. Why, I don't know.
The world may never know. Just like how many licks does it take to get to the center of Tootsie Pop? I managed to get these guys without getting hit. That is awesome. Yeah, too bad I got hit there.
Oh well, can't win them all.
Yeah, I know.
どこに行くちゃお君は誰ちゃお
All
Sorry
right,
for
the
not
other
saying-
one is. What's up?
Sorry for not saying much. I have Puyo Puyo open on my Japanese 2DS.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's also some real focus on some of the stages as well. Wow, not many people are watching, it seems.
That's why I was saying earlier. No.
Well, I was supposed to
And I
get
knew
off
that
of.
Robbie was playing, Crash Bandicoot, so that's why
Yeah.
he's not here. Otherwise, he probably would have been here, but that's neither here nor there, I guess.
Right. Yeah, I gotta go to a dark character after this. Who's this? Okay, Echo. Gotta give him. Yeah, I gotta give him some attention to a dark character. That's pretty interesting, Etla. Or maybe Robbie's also busy with work as well. Ah, there he is.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
I was just reading what he said. He said, LOL, I was supposed to get off of work 30 minutes ago, but the next guy still is nowhere to be found. I'm saying that's not right.
Yeah, that's a bit bizarre. They gave both the love. What about the other guy? Tiny. I better fix that. Hero time. I keep going to these characters. It's like, oh my god. Oh, I could see why they're going to swim now. Mainly because of the magnitude thing. Sounds like something out of Pokemon. The move magnitude, of course.
Well, yes, magnitude's power does vary.
Yeah. Magnitude 7, magnitude 8. And it looks like they're not hungry. What was that I picked up? Ah, Tiny. And that's another thing, I could kind of see why they decided to make a new character instead of using Dixie instead. Didn't she look like a female Diddy Kong?
Kind of.
Well, given her species.
I guess they didn't want to use her in the 64, so that's why they gave her a twin sister.
Right.
Who is now not the same age.
Oh, she's like an older sister. It's like, wow. Nintendo. Oh, right. Yeah, this is around the remake. The racing remake came out.
Yep, for the DS.
Yeah, just so she could have the same stats as Banjo. Oh my god. Okay, Shat. I never use Eggman much, probably because yeah, obviously the exploit. It seems too tall for it. Echo 08.
よしよしよしよしよし
Keep going to this editor thing just so I can see what's going on.
よいしょ
Oh geez, I better fix his I better fix his swim so he doesn't swim like that. Time to dive into the aquatic mine. Let's get some swim chows. Right, let me... Where could it be? Oops. Boom! Made it! I just gotta get the box, just to get the key and whatever animals I can next. Oh, hey, 5 rings. All these seals, though. And condor. And penguin. And this emerald. And this emerald here. Yeah, it seems like I'm getting close to one. Oh, the ghost room? Okay. Oh, right here. Between 2 heads. By the way, Usagi?
Yeah?
Have you seen me collecting the Build-A-Bear workshop like Pokemon stuff?
You've mentioned it.
Yeah, I've shown pictures of it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it was, yeah. I've seen the pictures you posted of the stuff.
Yeah. The one I'm giving swimming to? Ah, okay. Oh my god, when you see them fly to the other area instead of going down. Okay, penguin last. Yep, dry lagoon again.
どこに行くちゃお
just to get some, I'll just get the boxes from here. Especially get them that unicorn thing. Oh, hey, looks like they added, looks like I can do low latency.
Low latency, what exactly?
On Mixer, there's a setting where you could set it to low latency.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something on the, with the mod, not,
Why would I've never seen something like that. Low latency mode allows you to interact with broadcasters with less than 1 second of stream delay. You may notice stutter or lower quality on poor connections with FTL.
whatever that means.
Yeah, regardless, at least I could talk to my viewers at the right moment.
Yeah, now that you mention it, it does seem to be, oh geez, what's the word?
Not as delayed.
Yes, that.
Whoa, why is there 2 emeralds right next to each other?
I don't know, because the game decided to be silly.
Sounds about right. Praise our Lord and Savior RNGesus. So I wonder where the other one could be, since I'm just looking for them. Stone Statue's treasure. I'm gonna have to assume it's at the other side. Is it? Oh, yeah, it's in here. It was inside of a jar. Yeah.
I mean, I probably shouldn't think of it as too funny because I've gone as far as breaking all the jars only to find that there's nothing in them.
Oh, jeez. And who is it again? It was Echo, right? With the... I think that's Tiny. Yeah, I was giving them... Yeah, this is who I was giving all the stuff to. But after that, I'm just gonna get them some power characters just to... Power animals.
Even it out.
Yeah, that and just have a different evolution form. Unlike Zack and Chang. Because, like, no joke, they both evolve into power type chows. Let's see, is that everything? That's all the otters. That's all the otters. See him swim. And there we go. Now he's swimming. But let me check the alignment as always. Not too bad. Oh, wait, that's Tiny. But for Echo, yeah, they're both neutral. Oh, yeah, looks like he's gonna evolve into a power chow, so just to
Might
play
want to fix that.
Oh, yeah, Echo is gonna evolve into a power chow, judging from the editor. And
Oh, you want him to become a power chow?
well, obviously, yeah. Let me get like 1 or 2 power animals. Makes me wonder how the viewers like Etla feel about how I know all this stuff for chows. Or no, wait, chow, because there's no like plural for chow. Otherwise,
well, sort of. Chao in and of itself is both singular and plural.
yeah, that's what I mean. Because otherwise, Chaos would just be like chaos with an S. Or, that's how they say it in Japanese, chaos.
Well, that's chaos, yes, but Chao is pronounced Chao.
Yeah, I understand that. Oh my god, I just heard Omo Chow.
Wait, what did he say?
I think he was trying to give me a tip, but then I hit him.
Hanase! Hanase!
Oh my sweet Jesus. Oh, there she goes again. Oh my god. So it looks like I got some bunnies as well from this. Yeah, let me get a few extra power ones, because I got like some blue and some speed. Another bunny. Okay then. Yeah, get a gorilla here. And some... I think those are tigers?
Either tigers or cheetahs, one of them.
Oh, the cheetahs are like the run ones. Also, I know there's the cannon's core where you have to get like just to survive with the air necklace, but there's also this.
これ以上先は空気がないから危険ちゃう
Yeah, this is literally the reason why you need the air necklace, just to clear this in hard mode. And
Well, yeah,
finding the lost Chow.
because otherwise you're gonna die.
Oh yeah. It's like, oh no. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to get a dark character for him as well. Now on to the dark characters,
どこに行くちゃう誰ちゃう
like Shadow. I don't see any. Yeah, there's some fruits growing.
was talking about it. Maybe I should help turn mine on and have it download the update. I don't know how long that's gonna take though.
Yeah, I might as well do the same after.
I mean, yes, there's one little caveat of it that's only going to apply to the light that's coming out next week, I think.
Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to get more power animals, since it looks like he's also gonna evolve, may likely evolve to a swim chow as well. Oh, and no joke, Usagi. Like, the only time I actually did get like a neutral chow was like out of pure luck. Like, I didn't even know it was gonna evolve into one. Like, I was hoping it was gonna evolve into either hero or dark.
Well, in order for it to evolve into either hero or dark, it has to be either... Well, okay, there are exceptions, but it has to be either pure white or pure black.
Right.
The reason I say there are exceptions is because the black one can be made into... The black one can be made into a hero chow, but it'll be like a grayish color.
Yeah, I understand that. All these parrots, though. There aren't any condors here. Okay, I think that might be good. And I assume you could hear the chair creaking.
Very little.
See? Oh, that's the other one. Oh, there you are. Yeah, let me give this one the flying ones, just so I get and the skunks as well, so I could give the rest to him. Okay, that should be it. Now... Yeah, let me keep feeding them throughout. And as always, let me check their hunger. What's that noise in the background?
Oh, probably me.
Yeah, I hear like a snapping noise.
Oh, probably because I hit the SD card slot.
Oh, I see. Wow, it really loves flying around. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. Okay, I'm done singing R. Kelly. Yeah, too bad I have to leave the lights on when I'm reading Higurashi as well, because it'll get too dark when I turn the lights off.
You mean so dark that even with the illumination of the screen, it's too dark?
Yeah, because it was like pitch black when I turned off the lights last night in the other room. As always, I gotta check their hunger. Not too high enough. A lot of energy. They. Oh, not this one. They're just like walking around throughout and tripping over. Yeah. And as always, let me check alignment for them. Well, at least I know now. I know who's who depending on their orb. Because you notice how like one is turning like orange or something, and the other is turning green.
Yeah. Different,
Yeah,
different,
evolution.
Yeah, different evolutions have different color, exclamation marks on their head.
Yeah. At least these fruits are grown now.
I'm alive.
And thanks for the follow, Sonic Torniden. I really appreciate that. Thank God there's the... Oh, nice! Imagine getting to like zero, completely zero. Looks like they're not hungry yet. But Echo
you
is.
going through the editor?
Yeah, just so I could see if they're hungry or not, and what their level is.
Because I know they made the mod to where you don't necessarily need the editor if you don't want it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I didn't bother to check that.
Well, they were talking about in the latest update. They're saying, you know, you can still use the...
Yeah, it kind of looks like their evolution Like that one's like, I think it's, yeah, that's echo. Magnitude. Yeah, it's like almost halfway there. Man, they're really into flying right now. No, every time they make that noise, I can't help but think of like, of them saying like Abdo, like from JoJo.
Somebody's been watching too much JoJo.
Exactly.
And hint, it isn't me.
It's me. I know what you mean. Okay, let me check their alignment. Okay, this is the part where I mean, this is the part where I have to go to a Dark Chao. Or Dark character, I mean.
Hey, I never said that trying to stay neutral was fun.
Yeah, it's like going back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, luckily, the many times I've been told I have a patience of a saint, there's that. That, well, then again, there's also me who has enough patience to build an army of space marines and demon birds or whatever they transform to, and lizard people. And yes, I'm talking about Warhammer.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, that reminds me. I did get like my box of that changeling that I wanted to get. It's like those. It's like that 6-armed, like faceless wizard creature. Looks like he's not hungry. Well, luckily I could also see the different colors. Let me see through the model viewer for this one. Ah, hang on. Let me see for power. Yeah, looks like he's getting to that point. there's still a fresh one here for the strong fruit. Yeah, at least I know, judging from the colors, at least they have they're taking different forms now. And also, Usagi, at least now we know there's people lurking in the stream.
Yes.
If someone just followed. Oh, looks like they're about to sleep soon. So, out of curiosity, for those who are in the chat, how are you all doing tonight? Now, I'll just wait until they're maxed out. Just to do Chao race for them. I gotcha. Might as well give him some now. And give him the other one. Yeah, looks like now they're about to sleep. Just give him the last of it. Just what? Because why not? Not what I meant, but that'll do. Yeah, let me switch to hero just to put his, like, numbers in the positive. There we go. 0.033. Probably should pick him up and get him over here just to go to sleep, since he's going to sleep soon. Oh my god, all these fruits here. Yeah, there we go. Looks like they're about to sleep for a bit. Yeah, looks like, since I wanted to break the silence, so it looks like 70 is a good, degree to have the temperature, like a good temperature to have the AC on.
Yeah, well, it's 73 degrees in my room right now, and I don't even have the air on.
Right. Yeah, cause...
Yeah, I mean, I typically don't put the air on, and I typically don't turn my air conditioner on until until it gets, like, up past 75 degrees.
Right, I understand. Cause there's me... Yeah, cause... Oh my god, it's, like, really shameful to think back, but... I always had, like, the AC on at, like, 64. It's like... Oh, dude, come on.
Well, I'm gonna go grab something to eat. I'll be back shortly.
Yeah, take your time. Wow, I just spent talking to myself throughout. Oh, that just went... Oh, her hunger just went all the way down. Yeah, I gotta wait for him to wake up. What's he gonna do? Or she, I mean. Oh, I see. We join in. What is this? Some sort of romance channel? Oh, they got married. I couldn't resist singing the I Love Lucy theme. Yeah, now let me switch to a dark character. Yo, switcheroo. Let me give him one as well. Looks like someone knows how to sing. Right? Yeah, maybe I should wait a bit till their hunger is high enough, so let me just get by the TV and just wait till people start chatting in the stream, asking how they're all doing tonight. I have nothing better to do and give sparks to my own self. Like that. Oh my god. Because I have nothing better left to do.
Back.
And welcome back.
Why'd you give yourself 1,000 sparks?
I don't know, because apparently I can give myself my own sparks, which is ridiculous.
I'm just saying, I thought that was counterproductive.
Yeah, I have nothing better to do, and no one was really talking much in the chat. So might as well do something while I'm waiting for these guys to go hungry. Oh god, as cruel as it sounds.
Well, it's just the way you word it. You don't really mean to starve them. You're just waiting for them to be hungry so you can feed them.
Yeah, and boost their stamina. Oh my god, I could hear like the thumping of the music next door. Yeah, because I know some of them. Yes.
Music next door. Yada yada.
Did you just make a Jotaro reference?
Kind of?
You said like yada yada.
Yes, but I'm saying it's technically not a joke. It's technically not a reference because I mean, lots of people say it.
Right, I understand, but most people will probably be familiar with it from JoJo.
So yeah, so the answer to your question is kind of, but not really.
Okay.
You have to remember, I haven't seen JoJo.
Right, I understand. I don't know, I decided to take a look at the OVA and it was like, I'm just gonna say it's pretty entertaining so far.
I forget if it's complete though.
The first 5 parts in the anime as far as I know. Unless you mean the manga.
I'm mainly talking the anime.
Yeah, first 5 are done.
So yeah.
They're both sleeping.
Yep. Yeah, I had Dad put one of my little pizzas in the oven.
Ah, okay. Well,
You know, like those little frozen pizzas?
oh yeah.
Yep, those.
Oh, that kind of pizza.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So not the Chicago style pizza that you usually eat.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god, it looks like Tiny is at 50%, like 63% magnitude. Echo. Oh, they're almost, I think they're gonna level up for level 6 stamina. There we go. Yeah, because why not? Let me give him a quick pet. And go on to a hero character. Might as well use Sonic. He's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. I might as well feed Echo now. Oh my, no, seriously, look at all these fruits all over the place. Ridiculous.
Well, yeah, I mean, they tend to fall off when they're ready, even if you don't shake them.
Yeah,
In this
I know.
one.
Yeah, I know, but it just looks silly.
Well, you have so many fruit trees.
Yeah, I know, especially a strong one.
Well, I was referring to the fact that it's like, I think I only have like maybe, like I don't have quite that many trees in my gardens, but that's because I haven't planted any of the seeds. I haven't gotten any yet, because if you recall, in order for me to get the seeds to plant new trees, I have to do it through Chao Adventure 2. I can't just, you know, go to the black market and buy them.
Oh, right. Isn't the black market just like,
Yeah, on the Dreamcast, well, particularly Sonic Adventure 2, the black market is mainly to get the Jewel Chao eggs. But like I said, which ones you can get depends on how many emblems you actually have.
right. I love how they just keep tripping over as well.
Careful.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing to do right now while I'm waiting for them to go hungry.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So now it's level 7 stamina. And someone keeps tripping over.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. How many Chao do you have in the garden?
I have 2 for each of them.
Because I guess apparently with this mod, they made it so you could have up to 8 in each. I think in the original you could only have like maybe 4 in a garden at a time.
Wow. Well, I know the GameCube was also 8 in each garden. You could transfer them to other memory cards as well.
Yeah, like you could only have so many total.
Yeah.
Like between the 3 gardens, you could only have so many.
Yeah, what'd you just drop?
It was my iPod. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, let me get him to like... level 5. Yeah, let me switch to dark now.
どこに行くチャオ誰チャオ
Man, no, seriously, this is like a game of balancing just for them to be neutral. Yeah, but I guess it'll be worth it in the long run. I don't know how to level up these guys. Ooh, I could see the part of their hero look like their power stuff coming out. I might as well do the same process. Wait till let me put down my controller and just talk to the viewers, assuming that they aren't lurking around.
Yeah, you gonna go get a
A what?
you gonna go get a dog to get rid of the parts?
A what?
You know, the skeleton dog to get rid of the parts.
Oh, right, yeah. But I think I'd have to use that exploit in this case. Like I said, I give them to after their stats are maxed out, that is in stamina.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like they're about to sleep soon as well.
Yeah. Best not to sleep in the water.
Oh no, don't say it like that. Oh boy.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Oh my god, did you see that?
See what?
I just jumped through the, like, leaped through the water. Or just bounce around.
Oh, I see it now, yeah. You have to remember, it takes me a second to see these things.
Oh, right. Gotta love the walking animation for Shadow. Yeah, I could even see the tube thing right in their ears. Or I don't want to say tube, but another part of their ears. Oh, looks like the strong plant is gone.
Oh, it only lasts for so many. It's not like the ones that come with it, where it only lasts for so many harvests and then it dies.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like a long-lasting one.
But it's not permanent.
Right. Might as well give one to him. Or not. And I break the silence.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Anyway,
Yeah.
so what, you're just gonna... You do realize that every time you feed them, you speed up their evolution.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know what method the mod takes.
Yeah, we'll see.
No, I'm saying it combines things from both the original Dreamcast version and the Battle. So I'm saying it's hard to say which
I see.
because
I know
because in the Dreamcast version it takes an hour for Chao to become an adult, but in Battle it takes like 3 hours.
Yeah, I know that.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't know what it's using for that sort of calculation.
Yeah, I know. But wouldn't it give him a longer life as well?
You mean having a high stamina?
Well, when they evolve quicker, wouldn't they live longer as adults?
Typically, as long as you raise them well, I would think so.
Yeah.
I guess the reason that they added the time was so that way you could, because you can actually see their stats. It gives you an excuse, to raise them up more.
Right.
Whereas, unless I put them in the VMU all the time, I don't really have that luxury.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm trying to get him to level 8.
Level 8 stamina?
Yeah.
Well, you're getting there.
There we go. Level 8. I gotta feed Echo. And they're taking a nap.
Well, some days you can't win.
Yeah. Level 6. Gotta feed him some more. Well, at least the garden looks clean now. There's not like fruit all over the place.
No, but you have other toys.
Yeah, I know. So hungry.
Was Echo always that, like, purple color?
No, he wasn't. I think that's him getting to his power form.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, I thought he was, blue before.
Yeah, he's getting to the point of evolving into a power.
Then maybe it won't be too much longer.
Yeah, he's at, well, Tiny's at 0.84 magnitude and 0.755 for Echo.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying maybe they're actually going to evolve on stream.
Oh, that would be a nice sight. Let me switch to another character since Tiny is in the negatives. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Sonic for now. Go wild on whatever I could feed up, whatever animals I could evolve them with. We just go here and just use this. Oh my god, it's like zooming in.
Oh, new POV.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna feed him.
Yep.
Any particular reason you're bouncing up and down?
I'm just bored. What do you expect? Well, I will say this as well on Mixer. I guess it seems like I'm just keeping 4 people entertained throughout while just doing all this.
That's better than say 1 or 2.
Oh yeah, like just having one weird person, if you know what I mean, who I'm referring to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I better get used to the thumping music throughout.
Yep. Thumping.
Yeah, because I'm hearing like the beat throughout the outside of my room or apartment.
Oh, that music! I thought you were talking about the.
Wow, Sog. I was saying, I mean, like when you hear it outside, it's like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like how things are sometimes in my house during the day when my neighbors open.
Oh my god. Yeah, I remember before when the house got renovated. Like, I remember I used to hear like Latin music outside clearly. It was so annoying.
Was it like loud?
Yeah, it was pretty loud.
Like loud going boom boom boom, that kind of loud, or not
Yeah, but in the genre's case, it's like dun 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 dun, like that one beat throughout the song. Oh my god, is she dizzy or something?
Oh, you mean
Yeah, Tiny. Yeah, look what she's doing. Just go back in and go back in.
I mean, she kind of has that curl around her head, like something's bothering her.
Well, she was kind of trying to sleep, but I was feeding her at that moment.
Then maybe that's what the problem is. You interrupted her sleep cycle. You were so bad.
I am sorry, but I wanted to feed her right now. Wow, didn't even take a bite out of it. Where'd you go? Oh, there she is. Yeah, on the bright side, looking how they're looking right now, at least I know they're gonna be neutral. Cause that was my intention, cause I can't have this place empty all the time. Now they're both sleeping. Might as well wait and wake up and try to talk to myself since everyone's just watching and enjoying. So how's everyone doing tonight? Oh, what am I doing? Set to... Oh, I see. So when it's at like 1.0, that's when it evolves. Looking at the editor, it says select the strength of your child's gradual transformation. If your child is a child, it will evolve when this value is set to 1.0 or higher. If your child is an adult, this will have a purely visual effect, commonly known as the second evolution. This effect can take instantly, although it could take a few minutes for the game to update depending on the garden's timescale. And Tiny is at 0.903 and Echo is at 810. So yeah, you're right about that, they're gonna evolve soon, Isagi.
So then, yeah, it sounds like it's the slightly shorter time frame.
Yeah. Or maybe
I mean,
because I've been feeding them throughout. There's that.
Yeah, feeding them does actually,
Speed up the process.
yeah, trust me, I did that in Sonic Adventure. I did that in Sonic Adventure 2 for the Dreamcast on purpose. I mean, I knew it would be an hour, but I'm like, I'm not gonna just sit. I'm not gonna leave this running for an hour just to get this done.
Especially on a live stream as well.
Well, I'm talking about my own. I wasn't streaming it.
Yeah, but yeah, I know what you mean, but I'm talking about myself. Yeah, at least I'll have an hour just to spend time to give them all the recommended animals I can evolve them with. Oh, Tiny, is she hungry?
Yep.
No, not yet. Echo's still sleeping.
Yep. Yep.
925, almost there.
Yep.
Yeah, I assume their tiredness is gonna go down as well, since their sleepiness is at 0. Echoes, of course. And look who's awake. Come on.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to get to the same positives as. There we go. Now on to a dark character.
どこに行くちゃお
Let me go on Rouge just for you.
You didn't necessarily. I mean, if you wanted to keep using Shadow, you could.
Yeah, I'm just changing it around here and there. Because why not?
Have you ever considered, I mean, I know it's kind of stupid because you can't really do too much with them other than put them in the races, but have you ever downloaded the Character Chao?
I've never gotten a Character Chao.
Apparently you can with this mod.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's surprising.
Yeah, there's a Tails Chao, an Amy Chao, and a Knuckles Chao.
I see.
Of course, those are the official ones. Because I say official because the Hero Run Chao can look a lot like Sonic.
Yeah, I know that. And there's Shadow as well.
The Dark Run Chao looks a lot like Shadow.
And there's also Knight for Dark
Yeah,
Flight.
there's a Knight's. Yeah, the Knight's. Well, the Knight's Chao. The Knight's Chao looks. It doesn't matter what alignment the Flying Chao is. It looks like the Knight's character.
What about the one as a hero? Because I don't think there's one that looks like Knight.
Maybe it's just the neutral then.
Oh, there is also Dark that looks a lot like Knight, based on the colors.
Yeah, and then.
Yeah, seems like I'm gonna have to wait a bit again.
But the thing is, with the Character Chao, all their stats are maxed out, and you can't give them animal.
Right.
But I think they can wear hats.
Yeah, I know they can. Are you referring to like the headgears, like the pod and whatnot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they could do that as long as you give them a skeleton dog.
Oh. I'll be right back. That's my call.
Yeah. I love how they just keep going into the swimming pool. It's getting there. I'll just let them swim. I suppose I'll feed him. One last time. What the? You don't see that every day. Alright, let's go to Hero Chao.
どこに行くちゃお誰ちゃお
Or hero character, I mean.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Gracias. 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 Gracias.
Oh! Here it comes! She's evolving! Now we just have Echo to deal with. Let me just check inside, because you can actually do that, like, no joke. Oh! It already just happened. Okay, then. Okay, then.
Yep.
Oh, you can even see their tail clipping through. That's funny. Now she's a swim Neutral Chao. Too bad you don't hear the jingle. I actually remember that. You can't hear the jingle once they're evolving to a Neutral Chao. Which is a shame. Then again, given how SA2B was marketed, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, SA2 in general. Well, no, at least I won't have to switch in and out, I could just get whatever I can, just give them all the item, give them whatever I can, and then bada bing, bada boom. And 92. Wait, I think Usagi just went AFK. I don't know. Bouncy, bouncy.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. $9.32. Wow, so clumsy though.
I saw it.
Oh, you saw Tiny evolving?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least according to the editor, at least now no, it's actually 1.0 when they evolve. Seriously.
So 1 hour?
Well, I'm talking about the magnitude thing.
Oh.
Yeah, too bad unlike the Hero or Dark ones, you don't hear like a jingle that goes on when they're evolving.
I forget if I heard a jingle when I heard my 2 evolving on the Dreamcast.
Well, for Dark and Hero, it's possible, but for Neutral, it's not a thing. And what you eating?
Tootsie Rolls.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. You probably didn't hear it, but a few minutes ago my dad was yelling, so I the pizza and I ate that.
What were the toppings?
Cheese and pepperoni.
Oh, nice. Pepperoni is always good.
Mm-hmm. This one actually had cheese stuffed in the crust.
Oh, that sounds pretty tasty.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Although outside of this state, I don't know of many places that do that.
Right. I mean, like you said, there's all those Chicago stuffed pizzas.
Yeah, but those pizzas are more sauce than anything else.
Right.
I mean, I like pizza sauce, but not that much.
Yeah. Oh, God. So much sauce.
Yep.
And yes, I know I gotta get sea otters for max out Tiny's swimming.
Yep.
Out of curiosity, how do you feel about Mario 64?
Yep. Yep.
Considering, I guess you could say it was the first collectathon, though I may be wrong on that. Doggy?
Hmm?
I was asking.
What about Mario 60?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying what about it?
How was it for you, though? Since we mentioned, like, how they went a bit overboard with the collecting for Donkey Kong 64.
To be honest, I didn't get too far in Super Mario 64 because some of the levels are kind of hard.
Yeah. Well, then
And in
again,
fact, you have to go back through the same stage at least six times with different
Yeah, I never understood that. At least Banjo and Kazooie could let you go wherever you like. And then once you get everything, you could just get out.
Yep.
Oh, looks like she needs one more point for level 10 stamina. You mind muting yourself when you're eating, though? Might as well feed her in the meantime.
Yep.
Gracias.
Yep.
Oh, four. What's there? And more. Ah, 5 more. Here, boy, you're gonna eat one more and you're gonna like it. And there we go. Yeah, now he's gonna evolve as well.
Yep. Well,
There he goes.
I did say if you kept, feeding them the fruits, they probably would evolve on stream.
Yeah, well, at least, luckily, once I put this on YouTube, this will be a first timer.
You mean the other ones weren't on stream?
No, they're always off screen.
This time we just managed it.
Yeah. Almost like 4 hours of it. Oh, there he is. Okay, that actually looks pretty cool.
Well, you're gonna have to give me a second to reply to that because I'm watching the stream and it's, lagging a little bit.
Right. And now I can close the editor, thank God.
Yep.
I don't have to rely on it. Yeah, that actually looks pretty cool, the power one. Okay, now we could go wild on... But for now, let's start
Yeah,
with...
he does look pretty neat. I mean, he has quite the interesting... his main body is orange, but the rest of it has a weird multicolor scheme.
Yeah, the horns look pretty cool, though. Yeah, this is where I have to focus on getting gorillas. Wait. I meant dry lagoon, my bad. Because otherwise, I could easily get condors in, Wild Canyon.
True.
Yeah, I know there's like 2 sea otters on each side.
Yeah, there is. The first time I tried to complete this level, I grabbed a whole bunch of swim animals.
Yeah, that's why I went for, well, at the very least now I know how the process of evolution works. That and how to get, neutral chows as well. Just keep feeding them throughout. I'm surprised I didn't even go crazy doing this process either. Musagi.
Yeah. Why, were you considering playing Mario 64?
Oh, I mean, obviously, who wouldn't?
Although the question is, would you play the original or no?
On the N64? Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I still have the cartridge and Donkey Kong 64.
Well, I'm referring to the fact that unlike Donkey Kong 64, Mario 64 got a remake on the DS.
Oh, right. Yeah, obviously I'm playing the original.
I mean, there's certain stars that are in the original that aren't in the remake.
Oh, right. That
And
and
in the remake they added like I think they added 15 extra stars.
yeah, and
Of course,
also
that's just-
there's Yoshi, Luigi, and Wario.
Yeah. But hey, it gives the gameplay some more.
That
More,
I can play as Wario as well.
Well, I'm referring to the fact that it gives more diversity, I guess, because in the original Mario had to have different power-ups for everything.
Yeah, I know that.
君は誰ちゃお
I mean, yes, it kind of makes it a pain in the remakes because, you know, each certain power-ups can only be used by certain ones.
Yeah, I understand.
Like, basically, Mario has the wing cap, just like in the original, and in the remakes, he also has the P balloon.
Oh my god, I forgot about that, to be honest.
Basically, it inflates Mario, and he just kind of slowly goes up in the air like a balloon.
Isn't that like what it was in Super Mario World?
Wait, the original Super Mario World?
Yeah.
You're thinking of the cape. You're thinking of the cape bed. They're two totally different power-ups.
Oh, but didn't he inflate himself in that as well?
I don't think so.
What you drinking?
Zevia.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, I was trying to get accustomed to using that trick, but I'm just no good at it.
Oh, I see. Well, I know it was hard for me at first, but at least I managed to...
I was gonna say, practice makes perfect.
Yeah, basically. Or practice makes best. Because you know what people say, there's no such thing as perfect.
Yeah, well, the point is, I'm still working on it, so most of the time when I give either a Chaos Drive or an animal, it is consumed.
Right.
Because that's the thing, you have to get it just right. Otherwise, the animal is consumed.
Yeah. Well, at least she's now at level 18. 19 now. You know, the funny thing is, like, the colors are based on the sea otter. For the neutral swim chow. Haven't you noticed that?
Yeah, but I don't know if that was the key. But Sonic Adventure 1 had different animals.
Right. I botched that one. Yeah, let me increase, let me get some gorillas for Echo as well. Oh, there's that other Sea otter.
So many sea otters, so little time.
Right? Level 24 now, though.
どこに行くちゃお
Yeah, let's go to Death Chamber so I don't have to deal with that robot. Oh, not the rabbit. You know what? I'd rather have a cheetah, but yeah.
ほら何かありそうちゃお
There's a skunk. Another one. And sorry if I get quiet a bit. I tend to get focused on the game.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah. And there are moments where you can't talk and play at the same time. Anyway, that's... Wow, no gorillas though.
There should be gorillas in there.
Yeah, but I keep getting skunks, bunnies, and cheetah and tigers. I suppose I'll go on Rouge then. Or just use that spare one I have.
誰ちゃお
I suppose the next Chao I'd make, I might as...
どこに行くちゃ
I'm like thinking of getting like a flying dark Chao. Odd as it sounds, but obviously I'll probably just do the mating process again. And maybe, just maybe, I'll probably do it live again. So that was pretty interesting going through that process. Skunk. A bear?
A bear?
Yeah, is this game trolling me right now?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, that beetle didn't even see me.
おっとっとこの辺りが怪しいんだって
Nope.
What's up?
Apparently that is an animal in this game. It's actually a power animal.
Yeah, I know a bit, but I'm looking for gorillas, not bears. That's the thing. I haven't gotten any of them.
I wonder what... Oh, they probably use the modern stat tables.
Right.
So yeah, bear gives 3.6 in power, and the gorilla gives 4.
Yeah, so obviously I have to get like gorillas for power. I suppose I'll give... Let me give the... Now to do this again. Or not. Yeah, let me feed him real quick as well. Looks like I'll wait till they wake up. Yeah, I suppose in the meantime, I'll just keep looking for gorillas to see if I have better luck this time. Welcome back, by the way. Parrots. I had to get some rings so I wouldn't get killed. About time, at least. I got some gorillas. What am I thinking of the band named Gorillas?
I have no idea.
Remember that band?
Vaguely.
I see. Oh, they just exploded themselves?
辺りが怪しい
Okay, 3 gorillas.
Yeah, that might be good.
どこに
Yeah,
行く
any
チャオ
more and you're kind of
君
asking
は
for
誰チャオ
Yeah, sounds about right. Wow, I love how his arms, how the gorilla parts actually match with the character, the Chao himself. Level 15.
Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's using the modern approach when it comes to stat raising.
Yeah.
Not that that's a bad thing, I'm just saying, in the Dreamcast version it's a little bit different.
Like, is it slower?
A little bit, I think. Chart.
Yeah, level 20 now.
Oh.
Hey, you know, I have
The
to have...
stuff that the stuff that they list, it says these are the general stat changes for each animal given to a normal type child, blah 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 blah. So I guess I wouldn't know exactly how much is still being researched, because I mean I don't have any neutral chows. I just have two hero chow and 2 dark chows. So.
Right.
So what it says. So what it says here is probably, going to be different.
Right, I understand. Oh, look at that pose he's doing. At least there's still one more.
So yeah, what they list for stat is the same as the modern games, but that only seems to apply when it's given to, a neutral chow.
Right, I understand.
Whereas with yours, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Regardless of what kind of chow it is, it always gets the same stats.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just focused with getting this, helping out with his power level. I know the max points is 4,000, but it'd probably be funny if it was over 9,000. If you know what I mean.
Yes. 999. No, I'm dead serious.
Oh, is that actually the max stat point?
No, but I'm saying it would be nice if it went up to that.
Yeah. It's over 9,000. I guess I'll get some sea otters.
どこに行くちゃお
Meant to go to Dry Lagoon, but okay.
どこに行くちゃお
Yeah, I gotta get a bunch of sea otters.
あと2つ
Well, sea otters seem to be easy to come by.
Right. I mean, they're just on each side of those statues
どこ
here.
に行くちゃお
And usually I just do this. I guess one more will do. Okay, now let's go to the Chao Garden and
今
give
誰ちゃお
all these sea otters to Tiny. I did not mean to do that.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Too
Oh,
many
there it goes
animals?
again. I keep giving it. Yeah, see? Oh, well.
Jeez, it's still.
Still what?
No, I was talking to Tiny. I'm like, geez, sit still.
Right? That's how I feel with all these Chaos, like, not standing around.
Whoops.
I was like, yeah, I was like, geez. might as well feed him or at this point. Yeah, might as well end the stream after she's finished eating.
Yeah.
It's like I'll
It's
wake up
getting
early
pretty
and help
late.
out my mom. Alright, that's it for Sonic Adventure, or as I like to call this, Chao Garden 2, you guys. So, yeah. I guess Wednesday through Friday would be my usual live reading of Higurashi, just to finish it before this Halloween, though I don't know what my schedule is going to be like since I got a job helping out with scanning all those petition stuff. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.